Hello and welcome back. In this series, we're creating a game from zero to Steam. We are building a Nordic-themed colony simulation game. And today, we're gonna be adding some characters. So, last time we added some simple models to the scene, which looks like this. These are Kenny's assets. I'm just using those for placeholder. We'll do something later. I'll probably do a time lapse of me modeling because that takes forever. And yeah, there's really nothing to talk about. It's just modeling, right? It's like eat to extrude, eat to extrude. It'll be fun. Anyway, so for today, I grabbed some of Kenny's assets again. So these are not the style I'm going for, but these are the mini. These are the mini characters. They look something like this. So we can spawn a bunch of those and animate them. So this is where Bevy kind of sucks. Okay, we'll get back to the animations. Let's spawn them first. I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's spawn like 50. GLB. See if we can predict. Choose. No, let's close that out. All right. Transform. Okay. Make it 10 to 10. Let's see. What is the scale? It's probably way too big. Yeah. Well, let's just keep at the scale for now. So we'll do a little bit of variation. Okay. And let's do the other ones. It's up until F. Right, cool. So we need to keep the indices of the animations as well as the animation graph. So we'll do graph, animation graph. It's like idle node, animation node index, idle walk node, run node, GLDT. So I'm gonna check what animations the models actually have. Models, assets. Oh. GTF transform. Inspect, assets, models, character. Okay. So I'll walk, sprint, jump. Let's go sprint. Yeah, we'll just do those for now. So not here. So let's create a mission graph. Mission graph from clips. And so that will be let's name it. That's title. So it's load. So this part is very not great with Bevy currently. Like it is very fast. It's all static. But the API is not that like nice to use. Sprint. Oh, what am I? No. From assets. Change to so bada bing, bada boom. Front clips, and then we do those clips. And we also need to add it to the animation graphs resource. So mute animation. Press mute. Assets. Animation graph. Animations. So let's add our animations. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these constants, but it's fine. Right, so no, nothing's happening. What we need to do is create a system, set up character animations. So we need we need the query for when the animation player is added, which happens when the model is loaded, right? When the model gets loaded, it will add the animation player. So we need animation players is a query of no, not that. animation player with no added animation player. Because you only want to do this once. And then character animations is a query of character animation. So or not quite. This will be the animation player will be descendant of the character. So for wait, do we want to iterate over animation player? Okay. There's an example with this. Min mesh. Uh, Yeah, there's an event. I'm not. Yeah. Okay, let's iterate over each new animation player. We're gonna need an entity for sure. Sure. Animation player T. Animation player. So then children, their descendants. Takes an entity. So that would be the character entity. Actually, we want to invert this. Oh yeah. What we're gonna do is for character animations. We are for child in character entity. Children. Iter descendants. What was the other function? Iter descendants. I def first. Okay, so we want to get each descendant of the character entity. And then if there's an animation player in this query, which are the new added ones, then So if we do animation player play, oh, that's this entity, but we don't need the entity. Play the idle node. Can I use the immutable? Oh, it's not true. Oh, I gotta set up the system too. Systems, update. I forgot to add the graph to the thing. Actually, what we want to do is graph handle. All right, and then uh, there. Can remove those permanents too. Just I do believe I have to add on the entity that has the animation player. Right, so entity. I need to add the animation graph because otherwise there aren't any animations. So animation entity. Right. So commands. We need commands too. We need commands. So commands inserts. No, it's entity. Then we can insert the animation graph handle. Animation character. Yeah, that's fine. So that's working. Let's repeat. You can actually see it. Ta-da! Animated characters. So there is a slight problem that is if you play multiple animations, they will never stop. So you need to add transitions, kind of like this example. So yeah, that's just added to the thing. Right, so let's do animation transitions, equals animation transitions. What's the other function here? Get main animation. stuff. Let's just make that, and then we insert that. Yeah, and then we play the animation. Clear. It's our animation ones. I do. Right, and then we no longer play on. Yeah, so they're working. Let's talk about one last system for actually animating characters. So like FN, animate characters. Mission transitions, animation player. So this is where it's a pain, because we gotta do this query to find our animation player, right? So instead of doing any logic here for now, we'll just let's run and RNG. Uh, Node. One. Split. 0, 1, 2. Yeah. Animation transitions. No, needs to be. We don't need entity here, do we? Mission player and a mission transitions. And then actually add the system. Systems. So it's animate. Okay, they're switching too frequently, so RNG, run, RNG. Oh, very small chance. That works. So, yeah, the way we get have to get the animation player is quite a hassle, right? Because you just want to iterate over your characters with the animations and your state change in the animation player. So yeah, it's I mean maybe you could use relations for this, like animation players as a but those who like relationships point to entities, right? I mean if I had a relation with the entity that has the animation player. Huh. Yeah, this is convoluted. But let's leave at this for now. So because we're gonna have to do other stuff, state management and such. So to do implement state, yeah, state transition. Implement animations from state transitions instead. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, we just need to have some state tracking, and then we can transition from that. Then before that, we need states to do stuff. So we got to move on to like kinematics and steering. I'm just curious, like how many models can this handle? So like, what if we spawn 50K? Think it'll run? This is a Mac M3 Pro Max. Oh, that's struggling. Oh, that's freezing. Yeah, it would probably launch, but with recording, this was not happening. So 1,000. Yeah, that's not a problem at all. This guy was cool. Does it break the immersion that there's someone on crutches? It's totally Nordic theme, right? we'll call it there. We did animation, which we're supposed to do, and we'll move on to the next one. Ciao.